Hello, and welcome to another update on Link. We start to see a small upside move today. There's a bit of momentum to the upside, so certainly something worth watching. We'll take a look at the micro patterns in a minute. Overall, the wave structure here on the larger time frame is unchanged, but maybe we have finally started to move towards this upper trend line. Just want to start here on the larger time frame. Help everybody understand, what are actually the main levels to watch here? What are the main, the key levels to watch here, the key resistances? And I'm not only talking about Fibonacci resistance, I'm talking about this yellow trend line, which is really, really annoying because it's been keeping the price down, throughout the entire year. And we had a few reactions here highlighted by the red circles. So just visually show here, which area will become important in terms of resistance. We had several, instances where the price touched the support zone, dipped into it, tested support several times. Here, around 890, 1060, 1060. And then again on Binance, it was on the 10th of October, that low around 830. It doesn't mean that we have to get there again or so. And also on the Coinbase chart, we didn't even get there. So just pointing this out because we cannot fully ignore it, but I also can't fully trust it. For now, according to the Coinbase chart that I've always used here for Link, the price has perfectly held our Fibonacci support zone. And if we see some upside momentum from here, it might indeed represent the next leg up in wave 3 that can finally take us towards $47. But we need to hold 1330. For now, it's not looking too promising. I mean, there is some upside momentum today, so the bulls are trying again. We'll see. I just want to highlight what the next key levels are on a daily chart point of view. It's this trend line. To be honest, there's even a trend line that's coming in a little earlier. Shouldn't ignore that, right? It's this one. It's coming in around $22.80. I would call it a small trend line because first of all, we have to break above it first, and it's not so established as the other one. Breaks above trend lines that are coming in at around 45 degrees, roughly, they are more relevant. This is a rather weak trend line here because it's so steep. So let's take a look now at the shorter time frame for Link. And here you can see the micro patterns. I mean, I give my best to give you a good idea of what's happening on the micro, but I can also tell you that this is not really super reliable because the subwave structures are corrective in nature. So you see here this trend line that's coming in, around $22, $23. More like 22. This is the first trend line. The other one is above, of course. But after the price crashed on the 10th of October, we saw a recovery, but a weak recovery. And so it's only a 3-wave move up. Okay, we held a higher low. Great. Yeah. Price held Fibonacci support during this dip. And then we have a recovery that's also in 3 waves. So, Link is just moving currently in 3 waves. So there's nothing really reliable there at the moment, right? But what we're tracking here on the micro level is a range. And in this range, we have some resistances. So step by step, we take it level by level. Link would need to break above 1968 next, our micro pivot here, micro resistance, to start, giving us further indications that we want to test this trend line. But really, honestly, until we finally break above this trend line, there isn't really strong evidence that we are really in a breakout, right? This is all ranging. Remember, we've been below this trend line now for many, many months. And so a break above it is the first step to finally full recovery, okay? For now, this is too weak. Okay, there's short-term upside momentum, yeah, sure. And, you could use here this last key level here at around 1766 as short-term support. But ultimately, this is now the first small test. And then the next test comes around $22. That's the update on Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button. leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, also make sure to follow us on our main channel, MCO Global. Some of you might not even know that this channel exists. I'll leave a link for you guys in the comment section. Here I cover a lot of crypto updates as well, Bitcoin, but also larger time frame updates. It's the channel where I talked about the uranium sector already in February, March, before it broke out. Gold, bullish potential was discussed in March. So check it out. It's more like a larger time frame perspective channel. Bitcoin as well, cycle, and so on. Yeah, check it out. Thanks so much. I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.